Hey there everyone, my name is Monkey Shadow from the guys of Billy Games, back with some more Pokemon Emerald Battle Factory. Ooh boy, I don't even remember what I was talking about last time because I haven't played in a bit. What was I doing? Was I doing 50 or... No, I was sticking with open. I don't remember if I even lost or not, but I guess we'll just go right in. So I did look up, I finally decided to actually bite the bullet and just look up how like a bit more information about how the factory looks. Or about how the factory works. Oh yeah, we must be on a good streak if my low tick and like... What was that, Moltres is showing up? Huh. Could do a rain dance team actually. Oh, but Marowak though. Right, so whatchamacallit. So I remember mentioning that there's like you do get a bonus for like swapping a certain amount of Pokemon. And it's a little, I guess it's, I mean, I guess it's just, it pretty much is how it sounds, but it's like, basically, uh, at first it's after you've swapped, I think, Pokemon 15 times. When you get this initial rental, it offers you a Pokemon that's like better than the set you're currently on. And after that, it's like every like every like six or so or something like that. Like it's every certain amount. It's like all like pre-calc. Like it's not like a pattern. It's just like, yeah, like every six will get you two, and then another five will get you like, it'll be like, oh, now three Pokemon are better than this, and it'll just like accumulates basically. So like it encourages you to actually swap more. So that's probably something I'll keep in mind for the future if I do more of these. Is I should probably swap more. Also, I did look. I knew this in the back of my head, but I wasn't 100% sure if this is true. So just like everywhere else, there's actually species clause, right? You can't have like you can't have multiple of the same Pokemon, and that applies to the factory too. So if I pick, say, Milotic Electrode, I'm not gonna fight enemy Milotic and Electrode. So that's actually something to keep in mind. Is actually like pretty like relevant. So I guess we'll just go with. Part of me is like I want to set up a team, but it's like Because the thing with Salamence is that it's a bit... The move pool isn't the greatest, like only headbutt and aerial ace, but like Dragon Dance and like the Lumberry is really good. And like Marowak in the back is also like phenomenal, so I guess we'll do that. Like part of me wants to do Electro, but it's just like... Every time I have to set up Rain Dance instead of just attacking, it's gonna like cause me pain. Doubles is a little too fast paced for that. What was the other thing I want to bring up? Right. So there's the species clause. So there is one quirk with this, which is that it's rare, but two of the same Pokemon can show up in the initial rental, and that actually lets you break species clause. Another thing to keep in mind is that there's also item clause, just like everywhere else too. So Pokemon with certain items won't show up, basically. I guess we'll just Dragon Dance here. It's like if I, like, let's look at my items. Like, I have a Lumberry, so I'm not sure. I'm actually not 100% sure how this works. It might only apply to the rental. I'm not sure if this just means I'm not going to see any enemies with Lumberries, because it doesn't want you to have multiple Lumberries. But I read that that's something akin to how that works, so I'm not sure about that. Aw, oh, come on! It has Bright Powder, for fuck's sake. Get him. I guess I'll just keep going. Come on, Headbutt, just work for once. Oh my god, that hurts. Alright, well, Marowak's coming in. It's gonna be Earthquaking. Damn, that didn't even do... Ooh! Oh boy. Okay, oh my god. Wait, I just got... Oh my... What is even happening? It's just like a million things. Whatever. Marowak comes through again with Earthquake. Cracked. Thank you, Marowak. I guess this is just me, the classic me underestimating how fast Salamence is. Or how fast Jolteon is. I think at agility, though. I wasn't really paying attention is the problem. I kind of just zoned out during that fight a little bit. I know Magmar was, like, spamming barrier. What do they have? Nidoking? Nah, you know what? We'll keep these. Jolteon's not bad, but, like, Milotic's nice and tanky, and it has recover, so, like, yeah. I mean, I say that, but admittedly, in doubles, it's not that good. I just like having Surf as, like, a decent spread option. Man, a lot of Pokemon that it's just like, I wish I had Marowak for this. Maybe I should have had Marowak lead. It's just, I'm afraid of Marowak lead, where I Earthquake, and then Salamence just drops dead, and then Milotic comes in and dies. I guess Lantern doesn't have Water Absorb in this gen, so we'll just Dragon Dance. Hey, I mean, I'll take the Rain Dance. Nice. I guess we'll Headbutt and go for a flinch here. Ugh. On the bright side, I think we're at good AI, so I think it's about to Thunderbolt Marowak, so I should be fine. Yeah, that's good. And I think Marowak is, like, gonna be faster, so it should be fine to just Headbutt the Raichu, and then whatever comes in dies to Earthquake. Oh, yeah. Endure... Does it have a berry? It has a Slack berry and probably has Flail. I like Lantern. Is it worth taking over Milotic? What am I doing? Just use Earthquake. Because the more and more I realize that with the Slack Berry, or with the Lumberry, Salamence ain't terrible. Poison. Ugh, I wish I knew the sets for these. I haven't seen Nidoking at all, so I have no idea. Lantern has Endure. Do you think this Nidoking... I like Lantern because it's a Pokemon that actually, like, really matches up well against other water types. Right? Because it's not going to care about water, like, it's not going to care about the dreaded Surf Ice Beam combo at all, and it has Thunderbolt. And it, like, The problem is, Endure is not great for doubles. I think we'll stick with what we have for now. I know I said I should be swapping more. Like, I think, I know I was already talking about this, but Bulbapedia says that Item Clause is a thing, so I have no idea how that applies to the factory. Like, I wonder if that actually does mean that Milotic has leftovers and Salamence has a Lumberry, so I'm just never going to see those items. I've never really paid attention to that, is the thing. What's also, like, holy crap, it's just, like, constantly, like, okay, I'm gonna, actually, yeah, we're gonna Surf Crunch this Weezing. Also, Salamence lead, once again, Salamence lead with freaking, like, Intimidated. Like, Intimidated is so good in doubles. We'll Headbutt. I was thinking about Dragon Dancing, but, like, let's just there. Like, that almost. Ooh! I am slightly regretting not Earthquaking now, but hopefully it's fine. We're just gonna Headbutt Muck. Because I know, like, yeah, T-Boat's coming, whatever. Let's have it be at least, like, a 2v1, because, like, I don't think... Do any of the sets have hidden power? I'm not sure. But Earthquake, like, 100% has to kill, right? Surely? Raikou is not... Like, it's not frail, of course. All the legendaries are never frail, but, like, yeah, I was gonna say. Flick Club Marowak with Earthquake is like a banger in the back. I kind of want Raikou over Milotic now, though. Yeah, Raikou is definitely like worth taking. Just because it's fast. If like I could have gotten rid of Sounds, but like it's an Earthquake guy, and also like, or you know what I mean, it floats, and like Intimidate's just too good, man. And I think this matches up well because now it's like Salamance's big thing is like water types. So here's Raikou to T-Bolt. That's a calm mindset too, huh? I think this is where we... Actually, I'll crunch Mr. Mime. I'll just Calm Mind. And we'll T-Bolt you and crunch you. Look at that power. Look at that power! I've been having Pokemon Stadium 2 voice clips on my brain. Like, I just love like the not very effective ones you never hear, you know? Slammed it home with raw power! Love that. You know what? Speaking of which, like, I've been seeing... Oh, man. Let me look up, what do they have? I already forgot. Oh yeah, no. Crobat's a little tempting over Salamence, just because, like, it probably has Sludge Bomb, which is, like... Because the thing with this Salamence is that it is a little immediately lackluster. Like, its strongest attack is Aerial Ace, which is not the greatest. Ooh, boy, Regirock. Regirock, I think, usually has... Yeah, we're just gonna immediately T-Bolt that, and we'll, I guess, Dragon Dance here. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Okay, good living. Nice. I guess we'll just T-Bolt, yeah, like, no reason not to. And I think there's no way Ursaring. Ursaring's not... Oh, Quick Claw, fuck. Well, on the bright side, if he Earthquakes again, then whatever he's about to send in is about to get Earthquaked. Because Marowak can tank that. Ah, well, that's fine, I guess. Whatever. Oh, and he missed. Nice. Okay. Well, then, let's just... No more Quick Claw. Fuck Quick Claw. God damn it. Like, what are your opinions on... Oh, yeah, that's gonna be a meaty Earthquake. What are your opinions on Battle Revolution? It's... Like, that game is always kind of underwhelming to me, because, like, it's like, yeah, like, people love to tout it as, like, you know, like, oh, man, the animations look so good, like, and yeah, that game does look fantastic for what it is, but the problem I have with it is that it's, like, that's all it really is. The game just has a severe lack of content, which is, like, a big problem, I feel like. Metagross is really tempting. But like with Marowak in the back, I like Salamence, but right now my big thing is that if we see a bunch of rock, like ground types kind of wall us, so like a Golem or a Rhydon, and it's like, man, we just can't really do much of anything. Like, you can crunch it, but that... Like, that Metagross is really tempting. I don't know what it even is, though. That's the problem. I have no idea what set it is. I think we're late. Well, that's not true, because these guys don't even start showing up yet. What is Metagross 1 and 2? I don't remember which one this would be. But, see, the thing is that fast Pokemon are generally going to be, like, great, but the one thing to always keep in mind is Quick Claw kind of throws a wrench into that plan, because if you get Quick Clawed, you want something tankier. And Metagross being weak to Earthquake sucks in doubles, but Salamence obviously isn't. He's immune, and also Raikou's weak to Earthquake anyways, so... Yeah, fuck it. I'm a little more scared of water types now, though, so that's something to keep in mind. Like, yeah, Battle Revolution looks fantastic, but the content is just severely lacking. There's really just yeah, the stadium games are also like mostly focused on the battles and stuff, but like Stadium has like Revolution is just battles and nothing else. And like even in that aspect, it's like, you know, like it's kind of lacking. Like there's no rentals. Like there's rentals, but there's barely rentals. Like you get like what, the 6 rental passes, and you don't start with 6. You start with 1. So if you don't have a Generation 4 game, you really just have nothing to work with at first. You choose from 2 rental passes that are just basic, either Gen 4 or Gen 1 Pokemon. And it's just like severely lacking. Actually, I'm gonna. I mean, Clefable could be like Ice Beam too, but I'm going to just. I guess we'll focus on the Quagsire here, because he could definitely be like Ice Beam. Metagross is probably gonna do, yeah, because Meteor Match is secretly like not a bad move. I feel like people definitely underestimate. Like, yeah, Steel is not a great offensive type, but it's pretty strong. It's like 100 base power, and the fact that it has a chance to raise your attack is actually like really good. And we have aerial relays for this, so screw your freaking double team crap. Like you choose, and like you unlock a couple more rental passes as you progress through the things, and it's like the rentals just really are not, like, there's not a lot to them. Like, I know that there's the, like, in the post game or whatever you want to call it, like in the quote unquote round 2 or whatever, is like the end game, there's like a whole like Coliseum dedicated to just being able to trade rentals, but like that's like post game, right? You've beaten everything. You have to beat like the whole base game basically at that point, so it's not really relevant to that. I feel like. What was it here? It was yeah, not great. I'll keep what I have. And like even just in other aspects, like there's no mini games. Like Pokemon Stadium 2 has like a huge like library, right? Like the library in Pokemon Stadium 2, like I've already talked about this in like one of the Stadium 2 videos I did, where it's just like the library, like the classroom stuff is so fantastic. Like it's such a great resource. Like it's actually legitimately the best in-game resource in any Pokemon game. Like it's crazy. I'm just gonna crunch you right away. Oh, it's freaking you have. I hate this game. Fucking Bright Powder. Fuck off. Motherfucker. I hate that shit, dude. It's a Dewgong. This could be like I know one of the Dewgong sets. One of the Dewgong sets is literally just Sheer Cold Horn Drill and then just Rest Sleep Talk. So we're gonna immediately bully this motherfucker. Screw you. Good crit. Good crit. Yeah, I don't even want to see that shit, dude. Salamence fell in love. Oh no. Well, anyways. Like the library is so good. It's such a good in-game resource. And actually, like, even like the classroom stuff, like it's not just like basic stuff. Like it actually teaches you good knowledge for like actually being a serious like competitive player. Like it teaches you stuff like the difference between offense and defense minded switching, right? Like the difference between switching to take a hit and switching to like win against the Pokemon you're fighting, you know, like the differences in that. And the idea of knowing moves that like especially like an interesting one is what was it? Being like an Aerodactyl with Earthquake against like a Rapidash. And it's what was it? It's like a scenario where basically using a move that you know will always hit the opponent. Like if they're a Rapidash switching out to an electric type was the snare, and like it's like you have Surf, but you also have Earthquake, and it's like, well, you use Earthquake because, like, I think it's like yeah, that's what it was. I think it's Feraligatr versus Rapidash. Your Feraligatr has Surf and Earthquake, and it's like use Earthquake because if they switch to an electric type, they'll still get hit hard by that because, of course, why would you stay in as a fire type, right? Like that's basic stuff in like practice. Like competitive, like serious players will say that's like that's baby's first game. But it's like that is really important knowledge. I feel like for a lot of players, like breach the gap. You know what I mean? Of like this is important. Like that's you know what I mean? Like that's important just to recognize, like to have switching in mind. Earthquake actually comes up a lot. I feel like because it's the same thing with offense versus defense minded switching, where if it's a rock, like a ground type using Earthquake, you can switch to an Aerodactyl who's immune, but you can't really do much back to the ground type. But then, you have a grass type that'll at least resist and also immediately put pressure on them. Ooh, okay. Got another Salamence. Is this a good one? It's a special one. I mean, that's not bad still. Well, at least it's more immediate. It gets stab. Endure Reversal Blaziken's pretty good. Damn, it's the shitty Slacking too. I think what we're going to do is Salamence, Blaziken, and maybe Dragonite in the back, but like that's risky because if it's a water type out front and I just can't do anything to it and they're just gonna nuke me. But like what can I do with this team? I kinda have to do this. Because if Dragonite comes out and Blaziken's still alive, I can just endure and it can Earthquake at least. Like the mini game, but yeah, like reiterating, like mini games, the library, all this other stuff. Like there's just even just in terms of the battles, there's more to do in Stadium 2, like, and even Stadium 1. Like you got all the different cups, you got the Gym Leader Castle, whatchamacallit, just like, especially like even just another thing is like all the in-game like the laboratory stuff where you can you can, and like the emulator, like Stadium 1 and 2 both have official in-game Pokemon emulators. You can literally play the first two generations of Pokemon using Stadium 2 and you don't even need a Game Boy. Like if your Game Boys, like Game Boys on the fridge, you don't even need to give a shit about that. Also, fuck, that's Walrein. Ugh! Oh, tanking it though. Let's go. Walrein's probably going to use an ice move if I had to guess. This might be the sheer cold one though, for all I know. It's hail. Ah, damn it! Well, we're definitely going to just... I guess I'll just surf an Earthquake. Oh boy. That is not good. So surely Dragonite kills, but I don't know if I'm faster. Because Dragonite's not exactly a speed demon. Okay. Oh, it lived? Fuck! I can't believe... Dude, Blaziken did like... I expected that to hit harder. I should have thundered. Shit! And it had to hit Blizzard too. Fuck. Damn it. Alright. It is what it is. We'll go back to singles then. That's rough. That's my fault. I should have thundered. Like, maybe Thunder would have missed too, but like... I, honest to God, thought that Earthquake was gonna kill. Like, I thought Dragonite had the power. In the back of my head, I was kind of hoping it'd be the one hit KO Walrein, just because at least I'd have a better chance of living than a Blizzard. Oh well, it is what it is, I'm gonna guess this is this is always the first one, so. Earthquake counter rest curse, so like, I guess we'll lead that. And then things I'm scared about are like grass and flying types. Actually, honestly, we'll lead with Quagsire. And we'll have Xatu and Rhydon in the back, because they both deal with the things Quagsire is weak to, so... I guess Xatu deals with the grass types, and then Rhydon deals with the things that Xatu isn't a big fan of. Hey, good start. I just like it because at least Quagsire isn't walled against flying types. Oh, it's very slow. I'm also going to be a little more aggressive with like, swapping. I guess I'll just counter and just... Oh. Okay. Fine by me. Oh, for fuck it. Rock Tomb, by the way, like, yeah, Rock Tomb's terrible in this game. I never even realized. Like, Rock Tomb is literally just Icy Wind, but weaker and less accurate. Like, it's only 50 power, and they made it 80% accurate. Like, man, they were not kind to it. Also, a Calm Mind Espeon lead ain't bad. No clear favorites. I think we'll do this. Yeah. As long as it isn't something that can immediately smash me, I can just Calm Mind and just beat everything, basically. Like, setup leads are insane, I feel like, in Gen 3 specifically, just because this is right when setup moves start getting good, but the power level hasn't, like, risen too much yet. Especially because you can baton pass that. Wow, that's actually quite nice. Like, one Calm Mind, especially because Espeon has 130 special attack, you know? It's strong. Like, two-shotting Porygon 2 is nothing to snuff at. Porygon 2 is quite tanky. And it's fast, like 110 speed. Like, Espeon's really good. Like, I feel like in the early gens. Oh no, a Whirlpool! No clear favorites. We're gonna swap out, I think, Xatu. Should I swap out Xatu? It's a physical Xatu, so yeah, I think it's probably worth it. If it was a special one, I might keep it just to like, have something else as a special attacker, but Porygon 2 is quite nice. It's only weak to fighting, and since Espeon resists that, I'm not going to worry too much about getting KO'd by something like that. It's going to dissuade... Like, I can usually beat a fighting type I see right away. Sceptile. Let me double check what this Porygon even is. It's actually a physical one. I mean, that's not... Funny enough, that's not even that bad, because, like, even with just a Calm Mind boost, it's like, well, that means that Porygon's, like, insanely tanky on the special side. Like, look how much HP it has. It's actually almost as much as Rhydon. That's probably because it has HP EVs, but still, like, that's quite good. Saying Rhydon has, like, what? Like, 100 and, like... I forget how much it is. It's like, is it, like, 140 HP, or is it 120? I think it has 130 attack. I forget if its HP is higher or lower. But Rhydon's one of those Pokemon that's got fantastic physical bulk. I don't think the Sceptile Set 1 has a bug move, so I'm not too worried. It is faster, though. Oh, wow, that was weak. Oh, of course. It's faster than me, though. That's surprising. I wonder if the Espeon doesn't have speed EVs. Oof. I mean, I'm outspeeding Kangaskhan, so the Sceptile's probably just faster. Nice crit. I think I needed that crit. This Kangaskhan's pretty tanky. Wow, a Milotic this early? I didn't realize it could show up this in the first sets. That is perfectly fine. I'm gonna come in with Porygon and just blast it with Tri-Attack. If that crit me, I would have lost, by the way, because, like, yeah, like, I don't think Rhydon outspeeds, so. That is Rhydon's big flaw, is that it is very slow. And since it's skilled in the handling of the ground type, we're going to swap out Rhydon for that Milotic. I just realized that I never realized Milotic is the tender Pokemon. That's a funny classification. Let's hit with Psychic right away. Yeah, because if it's going to be doing that, I just want to get it out of here. Damn. Oh, that's a bad crit, but I lived. We're good. Ugh, Steelix. What is this Milotic? I know it has Hydro Pump. Hydro Pump, Icy Wind, Recover, Mirror Coat. I think it's worth swapping out. Another nice thing about Milotic being a Baton Pass is that it's fast, so it can, even if I swap it out, I can usually bring it back in and it can still do stuff, right? I'm gonna Icy Wind because I think Icy Wind is probably enough. Like, Ducktrio is so frail. Ducktrio is very much a Pokemon that's pretty good, that's like really good in singles, but holy crap is it bad in doubles. That's the... Nah. We'll stick with this. I forget if the first Steelix has Explosion. That's almost like worth keeping. Be like worth considering just to blow up on something, but it's fine. Explosion is such a playmaker. It's so disappointing that Explosion got nerfed in Gen 5. I still hate that they just like gutted Explosion so badly. Like, reducing it to freaking half, like, having its power just seemed, like, way too much. Like, especially because, like it's crazy that, having its power made it go from a move that basically every Pokemon just, like, pretty much every Explosion user, like, can use Explosion. Like, it's very viable. And there are Pokemon like Metagross, where it's just, like, yeah, you want to use, pretty much always have Explosion on, like, somewhere in your moveset, because it's just so strong. Like, Metagross's Explosion one-shots basically everything that doesn't resist it. Which you could argue that's maybe too strong, but like now, like pretty much nothing uses Explosion except for things that have like Aerial Aid, like the abilities that boost and change the type of normal type moves. Those are the only things that'll use it, and I just think that's kind of a shame. I'm actually gonna swap out my Porygon for that Feraligatr just because, like, I just want to swap more Pokemon, and like Feraligatr is probably alright. It's a water type, good enough, whatever. It is truly crazy how water's just consistently been like one of the best types in every generation. Alright, what is this Feraligatr? It's got Surf Rain Dance. Yeah, I'll swap to it. Yeah, because this thing's gonna be probably a more physically inclined Pokemon, so I might as well just Rain Dance, steps. I was gonna say Rain Dance and set up Surf. Like, no. Set up Rain Dance and then use Surf. That is a Dewgong, okay. Actually, I'll just roar. It's like Dewgong's doing much to me. Skarmory's got average speed, so it might be faster, yeah. But I've got good bulk. I'm a Feraligatr, baby! Nice crit. I think that was probably necessary. I know Skarmory's special defense ain't anything to write home about, but Eevee's kind of solved that problem. Alright. Nice fake out. Didn't you smell a thing? Finally, the second match, the seventh match. I'll get Rapidash just because it's fast. I'm slightly worried about like a grass type showing up. Grass isn't the greatest type in terms of like doing damage. Not until like I'd say around Gen 4 they finally start getting good, but like their status moves are obviously just like phenomenal. Okay, what Rapidash is this actually? Flamethrower. I don't know, that's not bad. Ow. Ooh, that did more than I expected, to be honest. Okay, we live in though. Just don't be something that's super fast. Yeah, Fortress, I'll swap to that. I mean, this thing could be like Earthquake or Explosion, but it's probably fine. Yeah, I think even with that, the Calm Mind boost means that's just dead. That's a little annoying to see, though, because now I'm not going to be able to take out this, probably, yeah. Oh, nice burn, though. Turns out I did take it out one hit, technically. Just, you know, like, what's the term? Just levied out over multiple hits in one turn hit thing? Whatever. Oh, whoops. No. Too fast. I slightly regret doing this with speed choice, but also, like, I'm glad I'm doing speed choice. I don't know. I just like the faster text boxes. Dusclops. There's a toxic guy. Marowak's pretty nice to have. Alright, we'll start with the Marowak, and then, like, what's Marowak big weak to? It's gonna be, like, water types, basically. Kinda grass types, but especially water types. I think that means I'm gonna do Vaporeon in the back. The Vaporeon walls the shit out of most water types, and it has Body Slam and Shadow Ball, which isn't the worst. Like, if I see a water type, I can just swap to Vaporeon for free. And as long as there isn't a water type that's like Lantern or something, I'm pretty good. Oh no, Magical Leaf. Or just Stab Psychic. Jeez. Who cares though? Die. Lantern. I'm probably faster than that. It's not. Ooh boy. That's actually a little scary. Because it's definitely going to be... Well, it's going to be Flail, which, funny enough, that might not be enough to... Oh, well, that'll do. I didn't want to swap in case it was, in fact, going to Flail me, and then I swap Vaporeon, and Vaporeon can't beat it. I should be able to tank this, though, for sure, yeah. Oh, jeez, right off the bat, Salamence, huh? That's actually not good. Okay. I think I'm probably... I don't know if I lived because I had the good IVs or not. It's hard to say. If that really counts for 60 points of damage there. I would have had less health and I would have taken more damage, so it's a little hard to say, but... We'll swap out the Venusaur for a Salamence for sure. The Lantern's a little tempting, honestly. Because Endure Flail is a lot more feasible to use in the singles format, for sure. Hey, another Jinx. That's actually not good to see. I'm going to swap that out. This is what I'm glad to have Vaporeon for. And protected, so it's fine. We'll just Shadow Ball. Damn, that took that pretty well, actually. Considering Jinx normally has like paper thin defense, I guess it's just because. Oh, see, I bet you it's normal type. Ah, sucker! I swapped. Oh, but it has Water Absorb. No. Damn. This is probably the physical Porygon, actually, so I'm just gonna see what it does. It's got Recover. Yeah, okay, what's my Salamence? We're just gonna swap Marowak in and go for Raw Power. Just die. Oh, nice miss. Machamp! I'm probably faster than that. Yeah. That fight could have been a little scary potentially if Jinx like got lucky there, but she didn't, so who cares? Flying type. Well, this Salamence, I might get rid of this just because it's not a great Salamence. Yeah. We'll stick with we'll take the physical Porygon. I'm just switching as like I might as well. It's a good idea early on. Like I'm finding to just switch a bunch early on because that'll help later. All right, once you've switched, I think it's 15 times, you start getting like Pokemon that are better than what you have. So you need to get to like set 3 basically. Faster than Scizor, that's good. It's also Swords Dancing, that's less good, but should just die. Unless it's Focus Band. Thank God. That is a Charizard, but I have a move for that. And that's not even a 2-hit. Man, has any Pokemon ever gotten a glow up as hard as Marowak did one generation later? It's crazy that all they did was just add an item specifically for Marowak, and it's just like immediately like Marowak is just cracked. Turns out doubling your attack set is really good no matter how bad of a Pokemon you are. As soon as you have this, and and it's interesting because it does mean that Marowak is essentially, like, you can think of it as Marowak essentially doesn't get to use an item. But in exchange, it's physical, like, it just is really good overall, basically. No, we'll just go with Xatu, sure, whatever. I'm basically just swapping out my last Pokemon because I don't really need it. Vaporeon pretty much handles everything Marowak's scared of. Oh no, Dugtrio. Anyways. I'm still just gonna Earthquake instead of Swords Dancing because I don't want to get crit Earthquaked or like Omni Ancient Power boost. Nice. It goes down after a good fight. I should have checked what my Xatu was. Well, that's fine, whatever. Because I kind of actually hope that's the physical Xatu. I don't remember which set that is, but if it has Drill Peck, that'll at least handle grass types that are good against Marowak, right? So let's see here. It's a Staller. Guess we'll do Lantern because I think the Lantern has. I guess Endure Flail will at least chunk a grass type. And Lantern's tanky enough that it can probably swap into any strong grass move. Steelix can have Roar. I'm pretty sure the first Steelix has Roar, so I'm just gonna Earthquake. Look at that power! Steelix with its freaking 200 base defense can't possibly stand up to the might of this sucker. Like, look how much damage that is doing. Truly cracked. This can have Ice Punch. It didn't, though. I think the first Alakazam, is the first one the one that just has the 3 punches and Thunder Wave? I just keep swapping my last Pokemon in case maybe I get something better, but it's like, eh. I think Alakazam's probably better, specifically for beating grass types, because it can Fire or Ice Punch them. You know, Mr. Variety Hour. You picked the wrong day to be an electric type, my friend. Trace Swords Dance? Nah. A little scared that it set up Rain Dance. I mean, I say that, but actually not really. Because Vaporeon handles that easily. Sorry, buddy. Now we're going to start Paralyze spamming. Hey, you going to swagger me? That's fine by me. Get a Paralyzer. Oh. Oh, and the crit. Oh, a blow to the weak spot. You know what? Well, no, it isn't rain. We'll surf. See how much that does. Now I'm gonna start body slamming. See how much that does. Because I have 2 swagger boosts now. It's like, yeah, it's about the same, but it comes with the paralyzed chance. And that was also in the rain, which isn't the thing right now. So, oh, what's that? Well, let me check what this Alakazam is. Oh, it's the Calm Mind Alakazam. It's a little unfortunate that Alakazam's so frail. That wouldn't be bad, but here. I think even Snorlax is dead after 1 Swords Dance. Yeah. Slammed it home with raw power. It's a frozen statue. Skilled in the handling of the Psychic type. Well. Oh! Well, you know what? Actually, I'll just swap it out for the Snorlax. The only Psychic type I can think of that Snorlax would be afraid of would be Medicham. Ugh. Jinx again. We're not even gonna, like, chance this. Which Snorlax is this? We'll go into Vaporeon. Oh, it's a Perish Trapper. Well, that's fine, because I think I can... Unless it has Bright Powder. Damn. Get the special defense drop. Damn. That's actually... I'm gonna lose to this fight now, aren't I? At least Snorlax can tank the shit out of this guy. I don't think even after curses though, like stat matters a lot. I'm gonna rest. On the bright side, pretty much nothing can come in that's gonna scare me now. Yeah, go ahead and Perish Song again, sucker. Like, Jinx gets good moves for Perish Trapping, but, like, man, is it frail. Like, I think that one is max defense, too, and it's still, like, not the tankiest guy. We finished a doubles round and we did 2 singles rounds. I think we'll end that here. That seems like a good spot to end. Can I check here? And it says my win streak is currently 14. Yeah, okay. This will be a good place to end. I'll hard save for some reason. I don't know, whatever. Anyways, yeah, that'll be it for this part. See you guys later.